in how menstrual cup would help with period poverty. I think I will go first to talk about period poverty in Malaysia. It does not only affect, when we talk about period poverty, we often think people from the lowest income groups, rural areas, but it happens in urban areas as well, urban poor. It happens universities, among university students, college students as well. And sanitary products, even though they are widely accessible, not talking about menstrual cups yet, but it could be costly if you're struggling financially. If a woman struggling financially with very small monthly stipend, they will have to allocate perhaps 10-20 ringgit at the minimum to purchase sanitary products. Menstrual cups, on the other hand, it lasts long. I think to some extent it's a one-time purchase that could be used for years and years, 10 years if I'm not mistaken. It's sustainable, it's reusable, it's very safe to be used, but we've been to schools, we've been talking to people, students. There is still so much stigma attached to menstrual cup, like our panelists have mentioned before. One of it is the taboo surrounding period. And okay, when we talk about period poverty, it's not only about the access to sanitary products. It's also all of the elements that support a woman during menstruation to ensure that they have the access to waste management, proper waste management, access to clean water, access to the emotional security, knowing that you're on your period and there could be many things that go wrong, right? We have women in the here, and like a lot of things could go wrong when you're on period. It could be heavy, it could be less heavy, it could be this and that. But it must be supported by other elements. One of the issues that we face, especially in schools, there's lack of hygiene facility, proper hygiene facility. And we did talk about menstrual cups before, and it was welcome. They were curious. Students were curious to know about menstrual cup. They were interested. Students from B40 or lower income groups were thrilled to know that it could be used many times. But then, at PGM, we observed that menstrual cups, they've been widely used, I think, not in Malaysia yet. It's mostly in the among Western society. Western ladies, they are more exposed to the concept, more welcoming to the use of menstrual cup. But here, like Ms. Lina has mentioned, there's still taboo, stigma attached to the use of menstrual cup. Some schoolgirls, some women, even like adults, college, university students, they were afraid that it would sort of like tamper with their virginity. What would happen if they insert menstrual cup? Then what would happen to their hymen? Would it impact their virginity? They don't feel comfortable with the concept of the act of inserting something such as menstrual cup for that purpose. So I think there is a lot of work that still needs to be done in terms of awareness. We see a lot of commercials on sanitary pads, Kotex, Libras, all over, television, online, here and there, but we rarely see. I think these days is very much better compared to a couple of years ago. The awareness is definitely increasing, but when it comes to period poverty, the concept is very much foreign, and there are girls that still think that. And also, it's not only the students, the girls, it's also the parents. Upon knowing that their daughters using menstrual cups, they're scared. And it's not only within Malay Muslim society. We've talked to some Indian girls, Chinese girls. They say the parents are against the idea of buying menstrual cups because it could probably do something to your virginity, and then you're too used to it. It's like, there is so much taboo, there's so much stigma attached to even like the act of using menstrual cups. So I think we still have a very long way to go. And To me, at PGM, we believe continuously advocating, exposing, bringing awareness to the public, to women. It's not only women, to men, to parents, to educators, because everybody is not really, many people still not really used to the concept yet.